Bruh.
Woo, doggy, what's going on? There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if I was getting audio over here too, but anyway, we'll just hope that it did go through. I had to mess some with some settings on the mic. OBS is great, but then crappy all at the same time. So, anyway, what is going on with this market today? We had a lot of movements. We've had NASDAQ and some of the equities just get a little bit slapped today, although I haven't looked in the last couple hours. I had to go run around and do some errands. Yeah, wow, everything gave it... Oh, I can't tell by these percentages. Hold up, let's zoom in. Oh, ugly shooting star doji on this beautiful rally. It was looking so sexy. It's still okay, though. It is just Monday, so we don't have to get too cray here. Alrighty, then. I'm just loading up the command center, getting stuff all worked out here. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Alrighty, then. Got that going. Got that going. I got that going. Bloody hell. Like, in England, do they get mad if you say bloody? Is it like you're not supposed to say, like, bloody hell? Are you not supposed to say that, like, in front of people if you're trying to be proper, you know? Like, oh, shit, or something like that. I've always wondered that. It's just so funny, because here we'd just be like, what? Bloody hell? Whatever, dude. That's America, right? No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. It's not that bad here yet. But, anyway... Let's get it in with some price action, because damn it, Bobby, there's plenty to talk about. Jesus. Get a little bit of molly-whopping going on here. And you can see total 2 is down over 5. Total regular is down 5%. And off the highs, it's almost 10%. So this is a pretty gnarly sell-off, man. Does this mean the bear market's here and we're going to zero? Yep, totally. Hang it up. We're done, guys. No more TA anymore. Don't even have to do it. Obviously, that's my great dad joke there. I don't even... Does that qualify for a dad joke? I don't know. I feel like since I'm a dad now, I just like everything's a dad joke to me. Anyway, total 2 getting a little rough here. One of the worst candles we've seen in a hot minute, actually. And these do close in 30 minutes. Oh, sweet. So we'll probably be here for the daily close. So that'll be nice. All right, let's go over to the Bitcoin dominance. Oh, look at it trying to stabilize here the last few days. Is Bitcoin about to rip some faces off? Finally? Will the maxis actually get excited? Yeah, maybe. They've just been really mad and getting blood all over their maxi pads, being pissed off, getting aggro, losing their damn minds, because they're like, man, why's my asset been flat for damn 3 months? The hell? Dogecoin goes up 80 billion%, man. It's not fair. But maybe this is actually starting to push up a thing. Hey, Doge Dad joke. What's up, Mr. Akers? Oh, what am I talking about here? Let's just go to Mama Bear, whatever. We ain't seeing nothing from that yet. Blech. This is what we've been worried about. We can't get over the damn mama, ultimately, which is about 59, 60K. Just rejection, rejection, rejection. No dominance on the DMI. We can't get over this stupid trend line. I mean, it's just so damn frustrating with this chart for especially maxis, which I am not one, but it looks just like Russell. See? Russell, we were looking at this yesterday, and Bitcoin have a very similar posturing and just being this sideways garbage crap for most of this year. So let's go to weekly. Yeah, I mean, look at this. What is this crap? What is this? Now, generally, when markets do hang out at the highs, it generally is bullish. So there's a thing in TA where you can go sideways for a long enough time, and that actually is pretty much the same as selling off really big. So is that what we're possibly doing here? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, this buying, I do like that this wick got caught right here on these lows and is hovering right back around the that horizontal. So that would be a little bit better, because if it did take out all the EMAs with one body, we usually don't like to see that. That's usually not a great sign, but it's trying to salvage this sell-off here. And let's see. And if you're wondering... And if you're wondering if I did take the 3 hour off, but I had to put it back on because this 458 minute is on stocks specifically, not for crypto. I don't really care about it for crypto, but on stocks I had to put it back in there because all the other time frames, they were just the same as the daily. They were capturing the same daily time frames, which is what, like 6-7 hours or whatever for the regular session. So I wasn't able to like zoom in anymore. So that kind of sucks, but because I wanted to keep it more simple, but I'm just going to have to remember that the 3 hour is only for the equities. Anyway, this is it still looks okay, but it's just, god damn it, Bobby, get over the dang mama, okay? You need to stop bullshitting, Mama Bear, and get your shit together, because this is just becoming unacceptable, okay? And I really don't like it. You need to do a better job. You should already be breaking out here. Everybody else is, but not Mama Bear. And that's been our biggest concern of all these big rallies. What happened last time when this happened? Do y'all remember? Shall we go back in time? Not that fractals are, history doesn't repeat itself exactly, whatever, but it does rhyme. And so the last time we kind of did this little struggle action, right? We didn't make any new highs. This is almost the exact type of fractal we have here, except it was above the mama, so it looked a little bit better here. Kind of like futures, actually. I believe futures look like this. We'll go look at them here in a second. But so you got this rally right at the 6182, just as right where we are right now. Just bam, struggling right between 68 and the 786. And in this time frame, this is when all the major rallies happened in this like 2-3 week span right here before we rolled over. So damn it, Bobby, if this is what we're doing, and Bitcoin breaks, I think anything back below these lows right here, like 52-ish K, I think it's going to get pretty ugly. Bulls should be stepping their game up right here and not really letting it go much below about 51,000 to keep this intact. But if they start getting weak here and rolling over, damn it, that's going to be very brutal. And there's some big sell-offs here. Wow, holy shite. I haven't been on, I only did it's my son's birthday today, so he's just with his mom for a couple hours to celebrate the B-Day, and so I was like, oh, I'm going to get away and go do the stream real quick. But man, when I left earlier, I was looking at charts about till 1 o'clock or so, and what the hell happened? Yeah, wow, pretty much right when I left. The market's super dump, but like it's trying to hover above that 55K area, but wow, just all right. So missed all that. So it's a little bit surprising. Mama Bear on futures struggling. No, there's no momentum here. We're right on the mama, but look how sloppy the EMAs are. They're all spaghettied out. No momentum anywhere here to be found yet. So extra crappy Mama Bear. What are you doing? Get your life together. ETH also getting rejected pretty hardcore off these highs. Let's see, when did that happen? Same time? Yeah, so something at the end of the market. Maybe equities and everything sold off altogether. Is that kind of what the deal was? Let's zoom in. Oh, yes, it was. So everything, that's not a good sign. I don't like when you see bears come in and it affects like every single asset pretty much across the board. Look, even gold and silver got slapped too in the latter part of the day. That kind of sucks. Man, so are bears rearing their little ugly furry faces right now? Damn it. They might be coming out of hibernation here, guys. Again, and this isn't like any kind of surprise. We've been looking for Bitcoin to follow through, and right now, I mean, this looks okay, I guess, but man, I don't know. Bitcoin, without it coming through and coming down for everybody, like, I just don't like that price action on the Bitcoin chart. And this is pretty ugly, too. Doesn't look as bad. Let me zoom out a little, hovering right here. So we'll just say about, man, did it tag like 4? I think it tagged 420 to the dot. It did. Oh my God, look up here at the high. 4,200 on the dot. 0.00. You almost never get that happen. Somebody had a lot of sell orders there, and they just dumped right on everybody's face at 4,200. Great number. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. That's so cool, dude. Anyway,
Smoke weed every day.
Let's see. As long as it's holding about 38, man, any low time frame closes, though, below 3,800, it's probably going to come back and test the trend line here. And just for shits and giggles, I mean, this intraday move right here is almost 14% from peak to trough. So that might be one of the bigger sell-offs that we've actually seen in this rally in a while. Yeah, the last time was April, around 420. How weird is that? The 420 rally, right? And then we stop at 4,200. Kind of weird. Funny little math there. Let's go to futures. Futures still look fine. We still need we're almost getting enough daddy. We're almost getting enough daddy. We're almost getting enough data to get all the dailies populated up. So we still got to zoom in a little bit on these guys just because we don't have that much time for the data on futures. But kind of showing the same thing at this gap at about 36. So, and what is this? About 36, man, right where this wick is too, which is actually this gap. So yeah, 35, 3,600, very important. Man, yeah, rejection candle, dude. If this starts getting follow through, it's going to start to really stink like a little blow off top. Man, this weekly looks so good, though. And Litecoin. Ugh, jeez. And they're not making it easy in this market to trade. Everybody thinks, like, trading in a bull market is like, oh, that's so easy. Don't confuse a bull market with brains, right? All right, let's see here. Litecoin is okay. As long as it's holding about 330-ish, it looks fine. But, I mean, dude, look, this one hit 20% down just in a couple candles. Maybe that's buying opportunity right here. I don't know. I'm going to wait for the market to digest that a little bit more. LTC hit 422, did it? Maybe on a different exchange. On Bitfinex, it's at 413, but I'll believe you, brother. Ew, ugly, ugly. Low time frame for ETC. On the daily, barely hanging on. I think any wick or anything back below $100 on this guy, it's going to get real ugly. I think anything below 100, we get a couple more of these short time frame candles. We probably will test the 50 handle. Maybe get caught at 70, but I do think it would dip down into the 50-ish area if we get some follow through here. But hey, man, it's gotta confirm some of these. These are some decent sell-offs, but daily structure on that still looks okay. XRP going and dipping below it, getting caught by the mama and the 55. Man, jeez, what the hell, man? This damn market is just getting harder to make money off of right now, which means it's probably closer to the end than the beginning, but maybe not. Maybe that's just my stupid opinion. XLM, almost 80 cents and giving it all up. Look at that. 14% rejection. Let's see if it can close above these bodied highs. That would look okay, which happens in about 18 minutes. Yeah, and the lower time frames still look okay, to be fair, on XLM. So as long as it's holding maybe about like 50, mid 50s, kind of riding these lower term time frames, it looks all right. I mean, you do have these EMAs looking real sexy. So even though this is getting rejected, I mean, this is like the posturing we'd like to see. I mean, this is pretty damn textbook. So it's just real frothy, man. You just gotta. It's a lot of risk on these. These things are just moving so much right now that like 20, 30% in a day, like you just have to chalk it up. Like that's like pretty much have to expect to lose 30% of your money, which makes it real hard to invest in latter stage bull markets. You know, everybody thinks it's just easy. Oh, you just buy and hold. Well, yeah, but you know what? Where do you get back in, or when do you take it off? If you know, we're getting candles like this. Holy crap. I mean, what is this? 20% again. And this is ugly, though. This tail coming all the way back down and testing all this for the last 2 weeks. Man, DOT actually, I do not like that at all on DOT. Very crappy. It looked great, but back below that 38, now it's back as resistance. So DOT is completely crappy now. This daily is about to engulf the past week of business. We'll see how it closes here in 16 minutes, but not looking too sexy. What's the weekly doing? 3-day, 2-day closes, I think, today. Yeah, very shitty 2-day candle that's about to print in 16 minutes. So, yeah, link, whatever. I mean, it's like even if you do buy this, I mean, what do you look for? 23%, and then you have 20. It's like 1-to-1 now, so kind of like taking the allure out of a few of these charts. ADA actually is bouncing pretty nice, though. I'll give ADA some relative strength points here, holding above about that mid 150s. I do like that. Really got to hold that 155, 156 area. Anything back below that would probably come in real quick to 137. But a little bit of relative strength in ADA. Bitcoin Cash chilling, sort of flagging out. I mean, there's not really any problems with this. Such bifurcation here. Wow. Anything back below about... Does it feel that way to you too? Okay, interesting. Anything back below like 1150, not so sexy. It really needs to stay above these tails on these candles, which is really actually 12, but I'll give it a little bit of room at like 1150. But yeah, not too sexy. BSV getting continued rejection from that horizontal. It's got to find this support right here. Any body close on a daily back below 310, this thing is effed. That is not going to look good for it. EOS, kind of ugly rejection from this extension at about $12. I mean, it is just coming back to retest this little local high, so that's cool that it's got support there. So a little bit better of a chart. EOS and ADA looking a little bit better, relatively speaking. Let's see if EOS is showing that via Bitcoin pairing too. Let's zoom out. Yeah, coming up to its resistance level, though. And let's look. Oh, yeah. See, on this term, this doesn't look as sexy. You got this major mega trend line. And we're like right on it with the mama on the weekly. So, not great. XMR coming back to test his previous all-time highs. So that's pretty good. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that it's all-time highs, right? Yes, it is. I always get Dash price and this one mixed up a little bit. For some reason, Dash is the one that really ran hard last season. But about 400, this thing's got to hold 400, man. Yeah, man. But we're just getting some ugliness. And if y'all noticed the show yesterday, we talked about the Elon effect and how it looked like it was wearing off. You know, we only got this little bullshit 5% pump out of his tweet with a freaking video too this time. Most of them have just been like 1-2 words or some shit, but this time he literally had like a full production video. Like that took some effort to make too. It wasn't no little bullshit video. And you can see, we're about to get to Doge in a second, that it did not help it at all. because TA reigns supreme. And hopefully if you keep watching this show, you'll learn that over time, as we will just keep sharing examples over and over and over again. Damn, this got kind of bearish on this low medium time frame below 450 though. So that kind of sucks. 450. That's low. Damn it, Moon. Such division here. But ultimately, man, I wouldn't be like shorting this by any means, but anything back below 420. I don't think I have any Monero left. Let me see, because I do have my account pulled up over here, my main one. No, I sold all my Monero already, so I did get slapped a little bit today from some other ones, because I was like, oh, yeah, for some reason I went and put like 30-something% of my capital all in one day on stuff, which I usually don't do it in that big of lots, but you know, Bitcoin was rallying a little bit, maybe thought it was going to actually finally get some love, and no. Rug pulled. Bastard. Anyway, moving on to Zcash. Zcash getting this kind of nasty engulfing of all this business. Looks like bears are saying, no, not today. Come try again here later. Daily is just coming back. All right, so the daily on ZEC looks a little bit better. So there's about 4 now that we've seen that have a little bit of relative strength. But I mean, again, on these dailies, as we've been talking about, there's just no momentum on the oscillators. Maybe like 2 or 3. I think Monero had it. Yeah, Monero's had it. There's been a couple other ones, but for the most part, there's just no love on these dailies. And you don't want to see the daily not agreeing with the high time frames. That's not good. Let's see. Dash, actually. This Dash, see, here's one that does have the power zone going. So that's pretty nice. Retesting this previous high right now. This totally could be a higher high and maybe make a higher low. I'd really like to see bulls support this at about 330 to keep this trend very nicely intact. But yeah, I mean, this actually, what is this? It only goes back to here. Oh, it's Binance. That's why. Hold up. We need to get another one over here. Let's get on that Coinbase. Nope, they just added it later. Damn it. All right, where's my trusty Poloniex? You know it's going to have all that data. So about 8 hundo. Are we going to get up there? Maybe. Lots of resistance here. You can see where we are. But anything over like 370, or let's just round it up to 380. Anything over 380, man, goes hardcore blue sky on this. But you can see so far it did get front run as of now in that right at 350. So close. That's pretty damn close. Let's see if bulls can keep showing that relative strength. Doggy. Oh, God, no. Why? How could you do this, Elon? It's your fault, Elon. You told me to buy. You told me to buy, dude. All in for SNL, and you were going to make a skit, and it was going to make it moon. And I bought at 73 cents. And now I'm broke because I went all in on 100X. Everybody told me you would never fail me. But you did. Oh, dude, this is terrible. This is a really bad chart. Doge is done as far as I'm concerned. We need a lot of work now. This daily's bad. I mean, maybe we get lucky and hold at 42 cents. That's the best case scenario right now. Anything back below these tails, though, which is 42 cents pretty much, I think gets us immediately into the 20 handle. And maybe it gets lucky and bounces off that 30 cent area, which is the next line of support. But we're getting below the mama again. Maybe we can just hang out here and consolidate for another week or month. That would be the best case scenario, I think, is if we just chop sideways here for a little while, kind of let price digest this, get over the selling of Elon. But, you know, this is just pretty brutal. I mean, this is not any surprise. Run up into the announcement. It's a total sell. The total buy the rumor, sell the news thing. But hey, we're right here chilling on the daily 21, which is this horizontal. So hey, maybe hopefully I'm wrong. I'd love Doge to just keep going to the upside here for sure, but there's just so much frothing. I swear if I see that stupid guy again with that beard and the hoodie on any other freaking channel about how I'm the Dogecoin millionaire, and everyone, he even got on with Graham Stevens, and they were like, hey man, he's like, dude, you need to sell this shit. He's like, there's not much difference between $2 million and like $4 million in your lifestyle. He's like, buy a nice house, 300-400 grand, and then you can make, even with shitty interest rates, you can make good money now, like a livable wage. And he's like, nah, man, moon, diamond hands. I'm like, oh, God, you're going to be broke, man. What's up, Mr. Yo? But yeah, not a surprise. This is kind of, let me take off my bearish goggles a little bit, but this is kind of an H-type pattern, which is hard to continue shorting into and selling into. So maybe we will find some pretty good support right here. And, you know, on that note, I'm probably, and you're probably wondering, damn, why are you hating on Doge like this so much? Well, I did short it in that other video that we had, I don't know, a couple days ago. I don't remember. I mentioned it, just putting a little short in there. Not a big one. Especially with something like Doge. I mean, that bitch can rally 30% in freaking 5 minutes, so you got to be really careful. And definitely nowhere near 100x or 50x or 20x even. I'd like to stay, if I use leverage, which is rare in crypto now. I've used a lot of leverage before, but it generally will bite you in your ass. I like to keep it under 5. Really around 3 is kind of the max I think people should play with. Because, I mean, think about it. If you have 100x, a 1% move, whoop, wipes you. You're done. You're done, son. And how many 1% moves are there in crypto? Like a bazillion. So, very, very dangerous. But yeah, Dogecoin, kind of maybe this, hold up. This daily's about to close in 5 minutes. Hey, man, to be fair, this is a pretty ugly daily candle. See if maybe we can get a little rally action on the dish. But now we are below this mama, so bulls do now have quite a bit of work to do on Doge. ES, kind of nasty. This is an engulfing candle on that daily. This is a rejection of the breakout, so this kind of stinks. You can see there's no momentum, and bears have even creeped up into the neutral zone here for a second. Anything back below about 41.20, even 41.50, I think this is going to get kind of ugly. 3 hours really good. That's why I added it back on there, because I just really needed it for equities, because again, earlier in the stream, the 458 was like exactly, it's pretty much exactly like a daily, so it's like it wasn't working. But anyway, we are finding a little bit of support in this horizontal business here so far. Yeah, I mean, kind of like the last level here. It's the first day, so weekly is kind of pointless. First day of the week, that is. But this is a nasty candle, just off pure price action alone. And you take everything and remove all this away from your visuals. If we did that, this is not what you want to see. You want to see price and bulls in a bull run. You want to see them hold the bodies of the previous candle. So, not very sexy on ES. Let's go. Oh, wow. NASDAQ. My God, NASDAQ. That is a brutal candle engulfing all of last week's business and coming right to the support line. I mean, look at this shit, guys. What is this? I mean, right to the damn horizontal and stopped on a freaking dime. That TA hocus pocus works sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah, this is ugly, though. This is, I know it's not below this 13.3, but just off, again, the daily price candles, I mean, this just got kind of bearish below 13.5 now. I mean, now, hopefully, this will get bid up from here, and we'll just keep riding up the mama here, which happens a whole lot. But I mean, this bear. Oh wow, bears just got dominance too today. On the Nasdaq, and that's not good for crypto. You don't want tech stocks specifically, to roll over hard. That's generally not good. Although correlations are kind of lame right now. But hey, dude, DMI power. I mean, this is a very bearish read right now. The only thing it doesn't have is the mama. But we'll either have that or won't here in about 2 days. 2-3 days, we'll know real quick. So, kind of ugly. This candle sucks too. This is a shooting star doji, which generally dojis are pretty neutral patterns, but this one does give a very, very small bias to the downside, given at the top of these ranges. 3-hour tweezer top engulfing with follow through. That's not good. So this is kind of iced up a little bit. Sub, what is that? 34.8-ish. That 34.7 handle. Really need to get back above that 34.8 area. Yeah, 34.8 to resume this trend. But then right now, I do think it's kind of stalled out for a second. Interestingly enough, we have all the prices all over the place today. Ooh, Russell engulfing. All right, so trading textbook stuff and keeping to the rules. You did have this breakout, reset the oscillators. We didn't get momentum, but if you're just playing the oscillators, let's just say you're looking at that, and you're looking for the EMAs opening up, you have them all pointing up, right? But when you get that candle that engulfs all of the EMAs, especially when it's in one take, that negates this. And look who reigned supreme on that. DMI. DMI didn't get fooled. It's not getting fooled on any of these rallies. And really, we got to get back above like 23.10 on RUT. And really all that's happening the last few days is bears are gaining strength. So is Russell finally going to break out of this stupid pattern? I hope so. I don't even care which way it is. Let's just do something else besides. I mean, what is it? It's like the same price pretty much it was 95 days ago. Cool. All right. Oh, snap. We got a shooting star doji on Dow Transportation too. Okay, so that sucks. That is giving confluence with some of the other stuff. And the last one we had of these was right over here, if you can see, which did end up having a little 2% sell-off. But it did get bought back up right on the 21. So that's what I'll probably be looking for here, is some selling into the shorter-term MAs on equities, which, you know, are about only 1-2% on that. This one's already banged, so you probably have another 2-3% into this cluster. And ES is pretty much already down on its shorter term time frame. So anything back below that 4150 is gonna get kind of ugly, man. Let's go to VIX. VIX engulfing here. The prior 24 days of business. Let's see on the weekly. Nope, can't really get any from there. The 3 hours still pretty sloppy, but it's still staying bullish in this consolidation via the DMI. And this is a pretty nice daily candle right there. What's VVIX doing? VVIX showing the same thing. VVIX has actually been showing that there's been warning signs since around April 20th, which is kind of interesting with crypto too. Let's go to CL. Oil doesn't give a shit about that pipeline being turned off. Dead ass flat. That is a little bit surprising. I thought that we would get a little bit of push from this, especially just with the posturing of the EMAs and everything. But kind of struggling. And let's go to weekly. Oh, got to zoom in. Weekly still looks fine. Well, how's the 2-day about to close? Or no, maybe it's the 3. Nope, none of those. Those don't close till later this week. But, I mean, still same shit, different day. As long as it's holding above, like, $64, I'm not too concerned. Sub 64, I'd look for probably $2-3 to the downside. Then we'll have to reassess. But kind of surprised that there wasn't any move from that. The market just didn't give a shit about the pipeline thing. ZB, freaking kind of nothing burger, just chilling in this range. Everything's so range bound. Damn it. Yeah, there's not really anything to say here. on this one. We need some more data. Notes, on the other hand, though, are staying bid on top of the consolidation range. So they actually look a little bit better. Let's go to TNX. TNX is rallying. Yeah, man, I mean, it's like just flirting with this same stupid area since the 20th. Really got to get out of these zones. Until then, can't really do much. Dixie, oh my goodness. Dixie actually looks like it's putting in this candle and accepting price down here. We get another follow through on this guy. Anything below 90 bucks, man. This is probably going to go into the low 89s and maybe even further. There is really big support in the 89 handle though. So I don't think this is a gung-ho short or nothing. But sub 89, I would definitely be thinking that, shorting any bounces. But man, I mean, look at the DMI just staying dominant even in this little pump. Rallied right into the opening EMAs to the downside, which is usually very bearish. And it ended up getting a follow-through. Euro's showing the same kind of pattern here, coming into the EMAs. This is actually what we look for, man. This is like the perfect one. Mama, saucer on the bottom, 200 right below it. Trend lines, trend line cross. DMI, I mean, everything is pretty good. Major resistance though at this upper trend line cross, so kind of range bound. I mean, it's just a lot of frustration and the just confusion in the markets right now. Oh, DAX though looks kind of good, breaking out. Let's see if we can hover above 15,250 after this. I mean, what is this garbage? It's like it's not even traded for like almost a month. That's so crazy. But maybe it's having an attempt to break out right here. Let's see if we can get some follow through. This will need to confirm this week. What should happen after this structure is it should be breaking out. If this does not break out this week, I would start to be getting a little bit concerned. Shanghai bouncing again off the 200. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests. I mean, it's super tight range too. I mean, until this gets out of this stupid consolidation, there ain't shit to do. Gold. All right, so gold did something pretty cool. Gold has officially closed a up candle after first open and close up candle on the 2 days since the very beginning of the year that did get rejection immediately. 2 here and 2 here. Or wait, 1 here and 1 here. 2 days candles is what I'm thinking. But anyway, we're actually getting follow through on this. So that is different behavior than previous. Excuse me, than previously. So that is super sexy. I definitely like that. I am continuing to buy dips in gold, and I will ratchet up. Instead, it was this mid 1700 level, but I am going to ratchet that up to around about 1800 roughly. So as long as we're holding about 1800, I'm still in buy the dip mode on gold. This chart still looks very good. Silver kind of struggling up here. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. Usually you just don't blow out through the top, especially in this major consolidation. Going all the way back to last summer. So naturally there's a lot of resistance here in that 28 handle, about 28.50. So really, man, any kind of closures, I think daily anywhere above 28.20 gets this thing to the lower 30s. And conversely, anything back below about 26-ish, I'd start to get a little bit concerned for maybe coming back and testing the middle of this range. But ultimately, silver does look pretty damn sexy weekly, monthly, daily. All the time frames are pretty badass on silver. Platinum, just kind of chilling. Didn't really do much today. It's hanging out in the range. Slow grinding up, though. It's still making new highs, higher lows, higher highs. So it's okay as long as it keeps doing that. It's all good. Palladium getting bid up on this hammer candle with some follow-through, so that's good. Really acknowledging, the bulls are really saying, hey, dude, 2900 is a major support area for us. So let's see if they can hold that. And anything back above that 3K area can look for about 3150, 32 hundo. World market's selling off a little bit. Look kind of like Russell. Not much to see there. Really needs to get follow through in the middle of this stupid range. Doesn't really mean that much. All right, got all that out of the way. Let's see. He wants to look at that You. Um. Actually, looks okay. It looks all right. I don't like this candle though. Do not like this candle. I need a couple more days on this to really have a better grasp on the on this chart. Yeah, you got the 3 hour that looks pretty good here, but it's literally right in the middle of the range, and I don't like to trade and get directional in the middle of ranges. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to kind of say I don't know, man, on that one. I need some more. I need a couple more days. I want to see what happens after this earnings report, and see what the tomorrow and the next day kind of bring us, because we're like almost getting reset, but kind of like Bitcoin is just like struggling around the mama and just getting not really like huge momentum anywhere. So yeah, I need some more time. I need some more info on that one, man. PG, what is that? Procter Gamble. Okay, now this one I like a little bit better. Hold on, let's zoom in a tad. Yeah, they're not in perfect order, but it's close. The weekly looks pretty damn good though, above about 130-ish. I do like that, but man, again, you're just coming into all this resistance right here. I just can't. Like, you're kind of in the middle of a range a little bit too. I mean, this is kind of like how the DAX looks like, where it's super flat, pump, and then just dumps, and then just chills right back in the middle of the range. Yeah, I mean, this is another one. Like, it's almost really good on the weekly. Let's see if this weekly can finish and close this opening, this new candle above the mama, and ultimately I'd like to really see it above 140 to really be a lot more bullish on this, because otherwise it's just, man, what are you gonna do right here? Like, this is pretty good risk. I mean, 5-ish% easy you got to take on that, and really you got to kind of bring it to this candle, so about 8-ish%. Oh, actually, that's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be over 10. Did it miss earnings? No, hit earnings. Market didn't give a shit. Sold off. Yeah, it's just so close, man. Really needs to get above 140 on a daily, preferably like 2 daily closes above 140, and I'd be like, oh, all right. Doesn't look too shabby. It's close. Alrighty. Oh, do we need to look at anything else? Actually, let's go look at. I've been wanting to buy some. What the hell? Take that off. I've been wanting to buy it into Coinbase, and then today get the damn rally. But that's okay. You can usually don't buy the bottom or sell the exact top. So we're just now getting the 3 hour to be able to plot the 55. Finally got 55 candles. And it does have its first earnings report later this week. So let's see what kind of happens after that. Mama was already showing major resistance at $300, but anything over 300, I could see this thing easily running back up into the mid 300 range, around 350. Let's go see. Oh, snap, guys. This is not good. Didn't see this today. I almost might would have bought some of this if I saw this hanging out at the very end of the day, because, I mean, it just makes this real easy to manage risk. You're pretty much like, oh, anything back below this little stupid tail is probably coming down to the 200. Simple. But this is pretty bad chart, man. There's almost kind of descending triangle sort of action in here. It's real sloppy, though. Yeah, it only exists kind of like on oddball time frame. So, but I mean, this rejection, this is a swift rejection. So Bear said, nope, we're done with this crap. So I don't like this, actually, for markets. Oh, my God, Riot's is breaking down, too. I mean, this got real bearish on this retest into the EMAs last week. And, I mean, look, DMI has stayed dominant mostly for this run. I mean, your last of the Mohicans right now is going to be about $20, man. If it doesn't get bid back up around $20, maybe if the bears want to get real crazy into the upper teens and there's no significant bounce from that, I would be pretty damn concerned about this further upside, because this is pretty bad. I mean, this is down 64%, y'all. 64%, man. It's pretty beast mode. Down move. Let's see. Let me know if y'all want to put any tickers up on the board, because I got to go back to the party here in a second. Oh, nice. For my kids' rest of the B-Day. But yeah, I mean, Last of the Mohicans around that $20. This little cluster right here. But not good. Not very good. I mean, look at these big dumps, man. Almost everything except for Coinbase. What the hell? Almost everything except for Coinbase is up. Let's go look at PayPal. Oh my God, PayPal, because it's going to change the world and accept Bitcoin. It's so amazing. Oh, oops, shit. It's actually not that cool because PayPal sucks ass. PayPal? Like, what? Who the hell uses PayPal? Square, man. This is turning into a rounded formation on a weekly. So, you know, that's like a saucer, right? Saucers are nice for bullish action, but they're not so nice for the bearish action. Let's see here. Click the mountains or hills. I'm glad they asked me that. Don't be a little punk bitch, dude. What are you doing over here, computer? Alright, you can do it. I think I lost, dude. I still don't have my Dogecoin from days ago when I sent it. So, that kind of sucks. Dude, are y'all... This CAPTCHA shit is so freaking stupid. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. I'm a little upset about that, but it does... I've been talking about it the last few days, but it looks like I'm just going to be asked out on that one. So... Oh well, what the hell, Doge? I guess that's what you get when no one's literally updated anything on the code for, like, since it came out in inception, so... Yeah, I mean, Acres, that's kind of true right now, just on the really, really short time frames. I mean, that is the case right now, but... I mean, I wouldn't look at it on any, like, daily scales. Really, correlations, you got to look at high time frames, like month or up. But in markets like this, like, correlations are kind of totally bunk and broken when you get into huge bullish markets. All right, let's see here. Noiz, about 300. So if this gets over 300 and consolidates there, I'll think about buying some. But, man, pretty brutal selling on this. And look at GBDC, kind of just absolute garbage right now. So... not great. BlackBerry dumping. What's Tesla doing? Oh, Nikes. Man, bears, really? Did that all happen at the end of the day? No, Tesla... Oh, man. No, Tesla just started selling off out the gate, man. Opened right up at around 666, the devil's number, and then it was just devil time since then. Last of Mohican support right around 580-ish. Man, anything back below 580, man, probably even wicks below this over here is probably going to get us into this next consolidation zone in the 400s. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good dip on the Tesla. I guess no one was impressed with the amazing acting skills and improvisation skills of Mr. God himself, Mr. Musk. Man, lots of selling today. Holy crap. I gotta go to FinViz real fast because this is interesting. What didn't get sold off today? Utilities. Ooh, shit. That's interesting, guys. What is this? Get this crap out of who invented the stock ticker. What? Who cares? Let's see. Don't like it. Don't like it. So utilities, pretty much. Some tobacco. Some consumer stuff. A lot of tech, though, getting mollywopped today. All right, that is very interesting. Let's go look at the Fangmans. Oh, man. Maybe this is an opportunity zone, though, for Facebook right up here on the previous all-time high at about 300, possibly. This one looks like it wants to come down a little bit more on the Goog. Bears are really trying to show their hands right now. Man, they're really showing an Amazon. They're saying, nah, bitch, we F you in the face. Look at this. That's a rejection. That's pretty swift rejection. Let's go to weekly. Yeah, I mean, anything back below 31 hundos, it's going to be pretty nasty, man. And we're losing the short time frame, long-term EMAs, too. Yeah, man, Amazon doesn't really look that good. Netflix, terrible. Man, Netflix chart looks really bad. Like, this looks like it's gearing up to actually, the Bears look like they're attempting to break this down here. So that's actually very interesting. Anything below this 450-ish level, man, on Netflix, I mean, it's probably all the way down to mid-threes on this guy. Kind of surprising to see that. Apple cutting through all the EMAs, so this pretty beautiful consolidation pattern up here just got broke down and died on us. I didn't take no Apple trades because I just don't like this daily overall. You're just it just sucks. It's like totally garbage. Tesla, we already did. Microsoft cutting the EMAs, barely hanging out on the high. So this one and Facebook have a little bit of nicer looking charts, but man, overall DMI is getting bearish. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna hold any of these. I'm gonna have to wait and see what happens this week. How about CV vaccines? Oh, look at that dump pump. It's a pump and dump, dude. Pump and dump to pump. Book. They're taking cues right out of the crypto. Novavax. I don't know. Maybe almost a re-entry point here on Novavax. Oh my gosh, we got some notes over here. What do we got here? This one is about to get slapped with mega lawsuits. For what do you think that's for? What does the RSI look like on Netflix? Yeah, it does. It does look like it is kind of going bearish, man. Like, I don't really like these stocks. These charts aren't looking good. I mean, the only one that kind of looks good is the Facebook and the Microsoft chart, but all the other ones, bearish dominance, bearish dominance, bearish dominance, bearish dominance. And Google's kind of trying to hold on too, but most of them look pretty gnarly. Clown World getting destroyed. GME, is it breaking down? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you got to be careful with this sumbitch because it can come down right here and just rip your face off like it did back here at 50% up in a day. So you got to be careful with that. Planet's here falling off a cliff. It does have earnings here tomorrow. Maybe that'll save the day. Looks pretty brutal though. Arc. Oh, what? Oh, what? She's so great. Whatever her stupid name is. Oh, she buy anything that she touches. Yeah, I've been hating on this bitch for a long time. She is not no freaking guru, and neither am I. I'm not saying I'm better than she is. She obviously knows how to raise money and sucker people in. But really, man? Like, oh, I'm going to go buy all these innovative companies. And you go look in the portfolio, and it's just like Tesla and all this same shit that everybody else has in their Robinhood portfolio. Like, wow, you're revolutionary. Dumb lady. Whatever. Everyone got really trapped in this. This thing is bearish as hell below 125. I'm not. This is done. This is over on long stuff. When you get this sloppiness, now, I mean, this is a weekly time frame, so this is going to take weeks to play out. Now, yeah, could it just rally 1 week and go up 30-40% and engulf this? Yeah, obviously, yeah, anything can happen. But as it stands now, this is pretty damn bearish, and the weekly has remained dominant on the DMI for the last, what is this, 2 months now? Yep, 2 months of bear action on this ETF. So, pretty damn ugly on ARK. Woof woof. Oh, look at this, though. Petco says, what's up, dude? Dogs. Everybody likes dogs. Or cats or gerbils or whatever the hell, some kind of animal. More than people, that's for sure. This actually doesn't look too bad above about $23. So, hey, there's always some opportunity, right? Nikola had earnings. They beat by quite a bit and actually rallied today, about 13%. See if it gets any follow-through. Really need to get back over this trend line for any kind of real pumps. And horizontally speaking, we need to get back over $14. Neo... Woo, man, Neo is on the precipice of just getting demolished here. Anything lower than 32 bucks is probably coming right here to 20. And I actually think it would probably go further than that. Getting real heavy. But, you know, could this bounce really hard from right here? Yeah, it definitely could. That's the thing that makes it real tough about these bearish patterns. So we're all watching the same movie, right? But, man, confirmation, break below 32, maybe a retest back up into the mid-30s. Oh, that would be a great short opportunity. Airbnb, what? Oh, God. The hype stock's dying. How crazy. I bet you Dash is worse. Ew, Dash, you scam company. They're probably going to make some bullshit earnings, though, and try to pad up the books with these gap accounting methods so they look really good. And I bet you that this shit... has a good chance to rally hard out of here. To get faded, though. Dash is a big scam company. DoorDash is. I'm not going to go into why. I have a restaurant. I've talked with them and done business with them. They are total freaking scammers. AMC actually looks a little bit better than the GME crew, and weirdly, freaking enough, the weekly actually looks good. I don't know how. I don't know how that's possible, but the weekly on AMC actually looks pretty badass above about $7. So, how weird is that? Daily is about $8.50, and then that probably gets us to $7 if we break that on the daily. But man, yeah, pretty surprising chart on AMC. Woohoo! Did these guys give up all their gains? Yes, they did. Look at the re-hype cycle of 3D printing. Oh, shit, 79% down. Or 69% down. Whoops. Oh, my God, dude. This is brutal, man. Hit earnings. Didn't matter. Market forces. Bears are too strong. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Jesus Christ, they're all down like 70%. Oh, except for this one, only 30. Ugh, gross. Man, there's just like, what is, what's bullish right now? Hold on, let's go. We got to find something. Utilities. Utilities are bullish, huh? Okay. Knew there had to be something. So utilities looking good. Consumer staples are looking good. Oh, man. Healthcare is looking pretty good. That's about it, though. Man, and healthcare doesn't actually, I take that back. It's pretty much just right at the highs. People going to the movies for White Boy Summer. Totally. You'd buy the No Noiz ETF. I've actually thought about making one. You can do man, who is it that I saw? Some crypto guy. He mentioned it's like on Ethereum, I think, and they just make the portfolios. Like, it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll pull one up and show y'all here in a second. Let's see. APD. Oh, shit. They're in my house again? Damn it. Let's go fuel cells real quick, because that's part of that sector, I think. Oh, death. 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 Ooh. Death. Just kidding. They're all death. These look terrible now. They looked okay before. Some of them look okay, like T-Pick. This one looks all right on the horizontal here. Man, look at that. Destroyed earnings and dumped off. Because all this shit's baked in, guys. Like, that's why fundamentals are stupid. It's all right here. It's all right here. You're not smarter than all this information that's put on the chart. No one is. I mean, unless you are like Elon and you know you're about to dump 1 million shares tomorrow. But, like, let's be real. Who has access to people like that? Pretty much no one. So, oh, man, maybe these will get caught up here. Yeah, look at this one. There is one. Emerson Electrico pumping. Man, this thing looks good as hell above 93 bucks. What is this, man? Sexy weekly back over here. Oh, let's go monthly. How long has this thing been out? Wow, it pretty much only goes up with just a few little blips in major market sell-offs. But, man, this thing looks great above $93. Not too bad. APD, what are you doing? Oh, man. Damn, really? Missed earnings. Market, I guess, liked it. Let's zoom in a little bit. Looks like the market liked it at first and then kind of gave it up most of it during the day. But, hey, it still did close above the highs in the consolidation zone, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, weekly still looks really good on this. And, hey, that's the best thing on this daily is we actually did close right above these horizontals. Not out of the woods yet, but until this thing really... Oh, man, it still looks great. I mean, I love this slow grinding stuff right here and just kind of interesting. Earnings pretty much dead flat, whatever. So market was just kind of like, oh, that's cool, whatever. Nothing burger. But as long as this thing's holding about 285, 280-ish, looks pretty damn sexy. And I am still holding this right now. So, actually, how's that position doing? Ooh, damn, killing it, bro. Up like $3. What? Just kidding. I'm not really killing it. But hey, at least it's not underwater, right? That's better. Let's see here now. I think that's it for that. That's it for that. Insurance. How are gun stocks doing? Oh, come on, you bitch. Don't make me take this trade off. Don't you make me do it. I got a put. I just sold a naked put on this, just straight up, acting like stock pretty much. But damn it, Bobby. It's not really working out. Oh, and one thing. Oh, let me... I don't know if I'm going to show that directly. But I will say one thing that's pretty awesome about selling puts is... Let me show you this. I put that on, like back over here last week, I think sometime, maybe the week before. It's within the last couple of weeks. But what's awesome is I sold the put, and if I would have just bought shares right here, because I didn't do it, I know I didn't do it here. I was back over here. If I would have just bought shares over here, I'd be down like about 5, 10-ish%, depending exactly where I bought it. But I sold a put at $7.50. But I did get $1.50 for it, so that's, $7.50 minus $1.50 is going to put you at $6. So I have credit protection down to $6. So as long as before expiration happens that this does not go below $6, I won't lose money. But if I just bought the shares straight up, then I could potentially be down almost 20% to that move. Now, what do you give up? Because there's always something. There's always a catch. 22 to something. What do I give up on this? Is unlimited profit potential, right? So if this bitch wants to rally 50% and go up to here, I'm only going to make the maximum of what I sold it for. So I sold it for $1.50. I only can make a max of $1.50. But what's cool is I'm actually up on this trade, putting it on down here when the stock's down 7-ish% or whatever. So put options and using options is very important, I think, to really helping mitigate your risk profile, especially when you start trading, I think, with larger amounts of money. It becomes futile to learn options because you can start really kicking ass in the options game, and you can buy shares for dividend payments, and then you can just sell calls against them and do covered calls and collect a little bit of premium, lowering your cost basis over periods of time, long periods of time. Effectively, if you keep doing that, then you can like 20% like lower your cost of your static stock position, which is just an amazing thing. But most people don't do options because they tell most of the places I see, they're like, oh, watch out. Options are dangerous. That's so risky. Why would you ever sell a naked put? And it's just, it's so funny that they don't take that into context because they never say, well, would you buy 100 shares? And everybody be like, well, yeah, buy 100. Yeah, I'll buy 100 shares of that. Well, selling the naked put's literally the exact same risk profile. It's actually better. Again, it limits your upside a little, but it's actually better risk profile only because you have that cushion. Like I said, even though I put it on back over here, I still have protection down to $6. So, all right, that's enough of my rants for options. Oh man, nothing on the top billions traded. Oh my god. Look, in this none of this doesn't even make any sense. See, that's why you can't even watch news or any of this crap, because it's like, oh, shortage, everything's a shortage. We have to close everything, semiconductors. Oh my god, what the hell are we going to do? We can't get any more silicon up in these cars. And like Ford and Tesla and some other people, they just stopped making cars for a while. I know Ford just stopped this week making the Mustang because they just can't get enough chips. But demand, whatever. Demand for whatever, doesn't matter. What? Demand, whatever. I mean, it's just so crazy. God dang, look at this crap, man. This looks terrible. All this pent-up demand. Well, what? Stocks don't give a shit. They're not showing that. Pretty odd, man. We live in some weird times right now. The behavior this last month or so of price action. Cisco Systems is rallying, though. Banks are doing good. Disney's lame. Oh, of course, Jamie Dimon, of course, has got to get his bread. United Health Group, Jesus, healthcare, man, just be pumping, boy. Alrighty then. I think that's probably most of what I wanted to touch on. Psilocybin stocks, most stuff is going to be down in this sector since markets are selling off. Yep. Let's go to MJ. What do we got over here? Wow. Oh, my God. Village Farm dump in your face. They missed earnings by 300%. So the market didn't like that. They actually cared about it that time. But that's funny. You just never know when they actually will care about fundamentals. Like we saw a bunch of charts earlier that they hit big out of the park. And then they sold off still. So it's like you just never know. On this one, man, ouch. I will say one thing that it does help is if you already have bad structure in the chart coming up to earnings, it's more likely going to push it in that direction than the opposite direction. Maybe this, though, is providing some opportunity here on Village Farms. Let's go out to the month. Yeah, okay, so, man, actually this thing above about the $7 handle, this actually might be given opportunity to buy at a little bit of a discount. This chart looks like absolute dog shit. We're skipping that. Cannabis, oh my god, weed is dropping in price? Alright, hell yeah. ATTBF, what is this? A badass. Bleh. These candles are garbage, don't even care. I'm almost about to just take that off the damn list. EDXC is looking okay. Oh yeah, EDXC on this monthly is beautiful above 11 pennies. 11 pennies. Maybe 10. I'm going to leave a little bit extra room. That's a pretty good dump, though, from here. So that's a little too far for moi. But, you know what I mean? This thing is violent as hell, though. So it's kind of like a shit coin. You got to give yourself lots of room. Yeah, whatever. Zine, whatever. Tilray. Yeah, nothing really. I mean, these aren't really getting any love, man. It's hard to get love from this kind of stuff when overall markets are selling off. Did any of them rally up today? Oh, this stupid thing. Yeah, this thing is up 50%. I mean, look, this one candle just today is 100+% candle. So this thing is absolute garbage. What does it trade? Like 8 shares a day? Total terrible crap. So that doesn't really count. Same with that one. Same with that one. MO. Altura hitting a target out of this range. Rejection. Comes back to retest to confirm that this might be real. Actually, this might be kind of a good little setup here. Obviously, loss of resistance around that 5250 area. Anything back above that, though, man, I'd be looking for some pretty good continuation. We can probably look for a move up into the, like, around to the 60 area is where I'd probably target first on that. But anything back below this horizontal at, like, 45 bucks, I'd start to get pretty damn concerned. Not really going to mess with that. Let's go over to the watch list. Oh, my God. Watch list Q pumped. See, and this is where that horizontal trade I like to do, just using pure price action when you get this, because everybody's like, oh, it's super bearish. All the oscillators are going to say bearish crap and everything. And, damn, this thing actually rallied before even the earnings pump, man. So there's a nice pamp right before the earnings. But yeah, sometimes when you just get these horizontals that are very well respected support resistance areas, and just looking left, you know, you can get lucky on some of them. And it just makes them easy, too, just to manage risk. It's just like pretty much anything back below here. And, yeah, missed that one. Now it's just at the upper end of the range. Can't really do shit with it. This one actually had a pretty nice, badass, sexy setup yesterday. Pumping before earnings as well. This thing actually still looks fine above about $16. Everything else, though, is kind of red. What do we got? Oh my God, dude. Brutal, brutal sell-off on DigitalOcean, man. Is this a buying opportunity? I don't know, man. That's a pretty nasty candle. We're going to need some more time to digest that. And also, there just isn't much time on that chart anyway. Crispy Therapeutics. Maybe a buy zone. Again, on that horizontal only. And you do have the 377 right below it. So that's kind of cool. Maybe about 90, mid-90s is all right. Risk to there, but just not great. Let's go to crypto watch list. Yeah, nothing's going to be really that awesome here. Except, man, CTI pumped hard yesterday, but gave it all the way already back up today. Interesting. Oh, we just got the daily close a minute ago. Let's go check that out, and then we'll wrap it up because I got to get back. Alrighty then, let's see here. So we did close above. Alright, so that's the best thing that Bitcoin could have did to salvage this candle, is to close back above and not take out every one of the EMAs in one swipe. Still lame, but it did the best it could, and and that's, like I said, that's the best way it could have closed. But it also makes it for indecision too, because it's like, well, shit. It's like, which way do we go from here? Like, it's just more sideways crap. Let's see how the RSI and stuff closed. Yeah, I mean, just kind of whatever. Bears are still slightly dominant even in this rally, which is interesting that they haven't given that up yet. 2-day kind of sucks. This 2-day candle just closed right here. It is kind of engulfing, but man, dude, geez, they are not making it easy reading this Bitcoin chart. That is for sure. So can't really get much out of that. It's just struggling to get really the ball moving. I mean, it's just got to get out of this stupid box range now that we've made for how many days now? However many days, you know, this is from the 26th. So a couple weeks now, just blah. Blah. Ethereum, doji candle doesn't really mean anything by itself. Now, if we do get some follow through with it and the next day's candle has some bearishness to it, then possibly. But right now, I mean, that's just kind of like a whatever candle. It did also print a doji on the 3-day. And yeah, just pretty much nothing, man. Let's see if futures are giving us any signs. They're saying they just got bearish on the lower time frames, battling on the mediums. Man, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's not... God damn it, Bitcoin. You're just pissing me off, dude. Not really, but just kind of... It's like, Jesus, just do something. Just get out of the stupid range. So we can party, man. Even if the Bears want to party, you know? Yeah, so nothing really just the same for Ethereum, too. Not much out of this. It's like double dojis that could just be price accepting up here before continuation. You know, I mean, it's 50-50. The doji pattern in this posturing is not really a great signal. Look, you can see back here, it did like 1, 2, 3 type dojis in a row. Did rally a little bit and then sold off real hard, about 20-30%. But, I mean, yeah, until we start making some more closes on these low time frames below about 3,800, it's still pretty damn bullish, man. So, as much as I'd like to really get ETH is carrying all the hopium, yeah, dude, it really is. It really is. It's because of that proposal, I think. Everybody thinks that that's amazing. It's going to be deflationary and burn stuff, and oh my god, it's amazing. I don't know, man. I'm not buying into that hype. Is that a sell the news event too? Probably. When does that come out? EIP, what's it called? It'll probably pop up. Google knows what I want. Yep, see. EIP. Free. The fee market overhaul. It's greenlit for July. All right, well, so July, if it's happening in July, then what is it? What do we got, a month and a half or something like that? Yep, plenty of time to do some rallying. Trap some more people. Oh, you son of a bitch. Shiba Inu, dude. Shiba Inu token, you SOB, you. Kicking that ass. One of our friends typed in the chat on mid-February saying, oh, a Shibu token just came out. How cool is that? And I was like, what? Shibu token? And I was like, oh, I should just go buy a couple $100 of it just because, you know, whatever. And now here it is getting on all the exchanges. Even Binance just listed it today. They're like, oh, shit, let's get a pump. But this thing, dude, freaking A, dude. Missed the boat on this one. It was on OKX, I think, at first. No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Uniswap then. I think it was Uniswap. Yeah, it was. Here we go. Yeah, so he mentioned it back over here in February, you know, when it was extremely super micro pennies. It's like 5 zeros. So I hope he bought some because it's only about 155,000% gain as of today. Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Man, whatever. Missed a couple of really easy opportunities, especially being all that super bullish on Dogecoin in that same period of time. But hey, whatever. Opportunity's infinite. There'll be another one around the corner, guys. What the hell? Revane, or whatever. This is garbage, man. 158%, dude. What is this crap? Well, pretty nice rally, but ain't touching that. Let's go to GBDC before I sign off. You did mention that. You must have missed it when we talked about it a second ago. Looks like Bitcoin. Looks boring. Looks shitty. Needs to really get its ass in gear. Bears have dominance on the daily hardcore. And weekly has lost momentum, too, as of last week. As of last couple weeks. So, no momentum on that. Pretty shitty. Pretty clear box, too, that it's in right now. So, just kind of, until it gets out of this, it's just not very good looking. And that's a big range, too. So, not super sexy time. All right. And it's done. Bitcoin, you're being a bitch. Let's go. Get this party started, man. Do something. Now you've got bearish on the low time frames. On the 2-day, it's almost bearish. What the hell? 3-day is close. What the fuck, dude? Banging on my windows. All right, so I gotta go. My ride is here. So, Bitcoin, do something. Stop being lame. Get your ass together. Ethereum's taking all the cake, but we are 30% away from. Actually, we're probably a little closer. About 20% away from daily 21. But hey, this is still strong. Bitcoin, get your ass in gear. Let's go. So we can confirm maybe this last leg of the run. If not, it might be confirming that that was the last leg that we've been seeing here recently. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Much love. It's been Z-Rex signing off. Have a wonderful Monday evening. Peace.